You're welcome.
Tonight's topic will be COVID-19.
Ekirenga kieritu koria lero igo kirabe igoro ya COVID-19.
There is a disclaimer. This presentation is not meant to be a substitute for the advice.
Ngokoro toro kuleranga amangana ya okwana to yaira buna bono no bosemia kurubu bonya gitari.
And the recommendations of your personal physician.
Kero kende bo bentenera yo monya gitari obene.
This presentation is not intended to diagnose, treat, or give prognosis.
Ayato kwegera talia ala orora singin yo korenga ngana kyuruarete.
This presentation is intended to educate and make you aware of interventions and screenings.
Ayani gago koreka singin yo kokonya o bwe manyia mangana mange igoro yo burweire na kiwagenderere.
Please consult your personal physician before following through on anything presented.
Igo kora iwe ngana lindirira kogokie koranche borio munyagitari o bene elinde otara karoko na chakonde.
Our focus verse is Matthew 24 verses 7 and 8.
Lingana linene to koligereria ngorwa sekerenga kia Mathayo 24.
For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom.
Ngense neimoke korwani ensende oboruoti asoboruoti bonde.
There shall be famine and pestilences.
Nga emetenge chone bororo na enchara.
And earthquakes in diverse places.
Ngecho asichinse mo ao.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Nga yonsi no mochaka no buobororo. Ose so sobe yaro kanire ige koru kwanga neginto ge konyegeria ensingi matali enseme ya moyensi.
It crosses international borders and usually affects a large amount of people.
Nigo wetania chimbebe chie chinse nabo igo konyora abantu abange omuganda bwa abantu ensingima.
COVID-19 started in 2019 and extends into 2020.
COVID-19 igo ya chako mwaka olia na ande ya minyokire mpaka so mwaka 2020.
At the end of day on July 22nd, according to the World Health Organization,
no moeli oye omoeli bu mwaka obuna kolengana ne kiombekeli kioba chenu ensengima.
There were 14.7 million cases globally.
Abantu bali banyorekane no burwiro barenge chimilioni 14 egetone isano na ibere.
And over 612,000 global deaths.
N'abantu gwetania chiribu abu komina ibere ba siriya magaba bensengema.
Africa has about 624,000 cases.
Africa igebwate abantu chimisano na memeronge bere na inye ba etani diabu.
And just over 10,000 deaths.
Na gwetania kerengo kia abantu chiribu komigokwa.
Kenya, as of the 22nd of July, has only 15,600 cases.
Kenya go ikera chitari kemeronge bere na encho mutiyo babwate chiribu komina isano.
And 263 deaths.
N'abantu chimye ibere meronge tano no mona batatu basiriria magimabo.
North and South America, however, have 7.8 million cases.
Iliani na sugusu ya Amerika igebwate angechi milioni sano na ibere.
And over 313,000 deaths.
N'abantu wetani chiribu chimisa to basiriria magimabo.
The United States of America is attributed with the bulk of this.
Bono America nere koragwa kolengana na manganaya.
What makes COVID-19 different at this time?
Inkige kogero burwiro obore to bautie engakiye.
Matthew 24 verse 14
Mathayo 24 kebungo gie 14
says, and this gospel of the kingdom
Yego te banga ni amangana ya yoboruoti
will be preached in all the world as a witness.
Nara ndiwe asense yonsi buna kirori
To all nations, and then the end will come.
Gochia se chinse chonsi nerio omoerio chiche.
As of 2019, the complete Bible has been translated into into almost 700 languages.
Goika omwaka chiri bubere bibilia konyora ya onchori we kamera emenu wetani chiri bubere.
The New Testament has been translated into 1,548 languages.
Okobwata no koya kwa nyale kwa bako onchuru ase emenua eliwe mochi misane merongene na isano na isatu.
The 5G mobile networking service, there will almost be instantaneous capabilities to communicate.
Na tokere bakoro ga 5G network go kubwa mono ya T-Mobile ya kagirenga neminyo kya mangana ya bwango mono.
The religious alliance and the civil unrest,
nga abali abakoligereria mangana ke moika.
The national and international conflicts,
na bakoligereria ogoetana gose ogosonsora na se chinse ao
are evidence that prophecy is being fulfilled and COVID-19 is our pestilence.
Banyale ko ena kianga arone kene obobaninko keranabole na ekero koligereria nga nonye COVID-19 eneso sobe ya totenge chiri.
The coronaviruses are a family of viruses which cause respiratory illness.
Coronavirus ye telia yamo nechi virus ye binye binge bibuata ina mo bikoreta oborwero obukobwa mono ase ensemo yoko yana.
Its official name is Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2.
Elietalia ya so oboikeranu igori koraga okomi wa woko yana wakabere kero bonde mbware ngobunobo.
We will call it COVID-19 virus.
Bono go kwanga COVID-19 virus.
The disease is coronavirus 2019 or COVID-19.
Igo borwero bokoro kunga COVID-19 go se coronavirus omwako eta 2019.
Because COVID-19 is caused by a virus,
Asenge ncho borwero bokoretwa ne ke inyige korukwe virus.
Antibiotics are not effective against it.
Bono ekero kwanya rire ko bako wakwa se go se oborwe o marioga ria ko konya korukwa antibiotics tali go kore mire mase virus ye.
So what are the symptoms of COVID-19?
Bono manyererinde bibi bya COVID-19 ye.
Fever, chills,
kero kende liberera obokendu.
shortness of breath or difficulty breathing,
Ogotwara obokongwa soko yana.
fatigue, muscle or body aches,
Okorosa gose okoro mumobere.
new loss of taste or smell,
Ogosinyo gotio kere binto manyenga mbiribi gose kero kobeka monutul ko igobwansu.
nasal congestion, runny nose, sore throat,
Kwa igunga igobwatire chimioro o bioye korora.
nausea or vomiting, and diarrhea.
Kero igwete nga enda yago sarekeire gose nabo igo okoigworoke.
This is not an all-inclusive list.
Igo amangana ya kwana tabwat ya mangana onsi pia bwenda ko babu.
Symptoms usually appear
Ebi manyererio igo bikorogana.
2 to 14 days after exposure.
Kero komeranire no monto ruato ruero wa matukabere gose chichuma gwa jagra matukabere mpaka chichuma ibere.
Emergency warning signs and symptoms of COVID-19
Kero kwa banyolire binto mbirora arore elindo manyenga bono kwa beire oborigyo bakonyu bwa bwango.
that suggest you need urgent medical attention
Igo origie oborwari bwa bwango rangeri okonywe.
are trouble breathing,
Kero kwa sigiruka yana.
persistent pain or pressure in the chest,
Kero igwete okoro mwege kuba gose obwate ogwete nga libere randiro roke mase kuba.
new confusion,
Ogotantana.
inability to wake or stay awake,
Okanyora ngosundo getelio kogosinyo ogosundoka.
and blue lips or face.
Gose obosibwao bwa onchoka ebikoba byao byonchoka byaba rangi ya blue.
How is COVID-19 virus spread?
Ngaki ekeini ekege gotara kurwa so monto kuchia so yonde.
mainly from person to person via respiratory droplets.
Ngwetera omuntu kuchia so yonde wetera she ogotonyerwa.
These droplets are released into the air when an infected person coughs or sneezes.
Ewini na obi kogotonyera ekero omuntu ruarete agokorora amacha ya so asembeo.
The droplets then land on a person's mouth or nose.
Elinde chintonye igosamate akogwera se emioro so ebikoma.
And then can be inhaled into the lungs.
Nabokonyara ko ya nabono gochia se ama.
COVID-19 virus can be spread by people who do not know they are infected.
Oborwaire obo nabopo kwambokera uokuruo omuntu gochia so yonde asa abantu bari batamanyeti ngamba ruarete.
People of all ages can be infected with COVID-19 virus.
Abantu be miaka yonsi na bakonyora oborwaire obo bwa COVID-19.
Older people,
Abantu abagotu,
people with pre-existing medical conditions,
abantu emibiri yabo ebwatete yaro oborwaire boro,
people with compromised immune system,
abantu abasigari b'omubiri b'emibiri yabo barabaregeu,
appear to be more vulnerable to becoming severely ill by this virus.
na bakoroka na ngambara bwo bakonyora bakobuwa mono n'oborwaire buno.
How is the virus diagnosed?
Ngakirende bakomanyanga ekeini giagosoire.
1, by symptoms,
Mo ngoitera ase manyererio.
or 2, by testing.
Gose asokorengwa.
There are 2 types of tests, the viral test and the antibody test.
Mbabwate okorengwara kabere ritangani abakorenge virus yeyo keini ekyo ya kabere mbabwate ebinto ebimo bakorusia somobere barigereria.
The viral test tells you if you have current infection.
Ekyo ekeini ekyo kero bakorenga bakoranga giakonyorire bono iga.
The viral test can be a nasal swab or a saliva specimen.
Ne encherora arengwe na bakorete ginto bakobeka gochia se mioro gose kero kende amate.
The antibody test should tell you if you've had COVID-19 infection in the past.
Na eyi bakoroka antipodi bakorusie bintu getaso mobere bikoro kingan kwa enyore tamatuka etire.
It can take 1 to 3 weeks after your infection for your body to make antibodies.
Igo ebinte bibikoro sikokurwania akero koire chume amoko sisato elindo mobero oro sie kero kwanyoliro borwaire obo.
The antibody test is a blood test.
Ige yaro antibody ne yokorenga amanyinga.
If you live in a community with a high number of COVID-19 cases,
onye komenyete gati y'abantu babo nyoliru n'endwali abange,
you are encouraged where possible to get the viral test.
Igogo segetwa ngabono asekonyarekana ogenda bakorenge twate baye mioro gose ayamate.
What is the treatment for COVID-19?
Ende eryogondiro roro ya COVID-19.
There is not a cure or a specific treatment for mild cases of COVID-19.
But when imbora atoka bwa COVID-19.
Milder cases can be managed at home.
Ekero botara ko remeamono na bokonyara ko botenirankabwo.
With supportive care of rest.
She o konyoro motimoko isaine.
Hydration and taking fever-reducing medications.
Aso konywa mache are kerenge kiyaiga na konyora chintetere chiogo keya obororo.
And keeping close contact with your physician.
Na kona komorangelio munyagitario obene.
For severe or critical cases, hospital admission is indicated.
Ase boli buga kore meir butanyare kore nduanka igogo segetuanga ororunyagitari.
In the hospital, patients can receive supportive care with supplemental oxygen.
Igali nyagitari oyo bonyolire na bakonyara kwa bono gokonywa se okoe wabune embeo.
Other breathing supportive interventions and ventilators.
Na binto binde biko gokonya kwa ya nabune kiego kweke nyamolero nga ventilator.
Hospitals may also use investigational medications or treatments in critical cases.
kero amang'ana akong'ire kigima nabo enyagitari egotema amarwaire amariogo narancheire erinde bagotemere.
These include intravenous steroids,
Nara yakoruguji steroid bago kobeta gochi asemekia.
remdesivir,
Sorry.
remdesivir, an antiviral medication,
Na elia teba ali kogweni ji virus chinde
or convalescent plasma.
gose omoseto noro ba kobeka.
The antiviral medication can shorten the hospital stay by 4 days.
Kero kwanyorira ma yoga ya ji virus chinde nabo ara kore miremo ange amatukane iga.
Convalescent plasma is blood products from donors
Na neyo emeseto ige kurwa asa manyinga bantu abang'ao barure
who have recovered from COVID-19 and may have antibodies.
na buo ba kero kende ba wene kurwa si COVID-19 bara atware bintu biribono bikurwania marwira asomobere.
According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention in the United States,
Korengana ne kiombe gia CDC ketenenete oborwali asense ya America.
if infected, 81% of people will have a mild to moderate illness.
Ekero omonto kwanyoliro borwairo bo abantange emerongo etano na etatu no yomo igoro yemia nabo bararware lakini tari mono buna abande.
This could be fever, cough, or a mild pneumonia.
Nabora atware liberera ike ogokorora gokeigo kero kendo yugo nande ne kiuno gia kobwate gekeigo.
14% will have severe illness,
Ikomina inye igoro yemia igo bakagere ngambaruare mono.
that means decreased oxygenation, shortness of breath, or an abnormal chest x-ray.
Ngamba tuare ukomige ka soko yana gose kero kende ke kubake barome ke ma ekero ge koligirigwa getalincherando ngeigo.
And 5% will have who are critically ill,
Na abatano igoro yemia batigaire babe abarwire mono.
they can have respiratory failure, shock, and multiple body system dysfunction.
Abuo wono bakagire konyora nga asoko yana nabe chinse mochu mobere chichigo kore mere mochigo tene na kegima kero kende batuaro bakong no ko yana.
Just as there is no cure for COVID-19,
Asenge njo obowenia botara nyore kana buo burweiro COVID-19.
there are no licensed drugs for the prevention of COVID-19.
Igo marwaire mariogo te ya anchirwe okoewa erinda tango burweiro.
There's lots of research to create a vaccine against COVID-19.
Boringoria bogenda te buo kolie riogo go se vaccine elie go chigotango burweiro.
The above information, courtesy of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention,
Korengana ne kiombe kikyo gotanga marwaire asense me America bona iga.
and the National Institutes of Health.
Na ekende ge koro kwa institute yo bosera enseme America.
Now, what can you do to protect yourself against COVID-19 and stop the spread of the virus?
Ngirendo ora akore linde we tanga no burweo COVID-19 na boigo otanga na ba mino ba banyora.
Wear a mask or facial covering that covers your mouth and nose when out in public.
Yegendo kego tubo monuga ekerora asabanta bange.
Stay 6 feet or 2 meters or 2 arms length away from people in public.
Onyare ko bago ko bare kurua sabante kerore amaboka bere iga obware go sama gorata to kurua sabande.
Cover your coughs and sneeze with a tissue.
Na kero owasimura ligiali sakaraiga go shege tamba wasimure go chiororo.
Throwing your tissue in the trash and washing your hands.
Ne kero wasimuirega egente ke wasimure roge tugute osipia mabokao.
Do not touch your eyes, nose, or mouth in public and with unwashed hands.
To baisa go kuno monu mioro no ano bosibua ona maboka kerore asabanto na ande kero kwa ikire kwa nyori baga sipia maboka isabe.
Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces.
Ebinto bia kunirwe uneme sa ando sia sa anto bago kuna ya sibie go sotu bikegente ke bago ge disinfectant.
Stay at home when you're stay at home when you're sick, except when seeking medical care.
Onye kwa igure nge manyere bya konyore kwa rwalire beranka otatigalio ke kero gochukoligia obogwenia.
Most importantly, wash your hands frequently with soap and water for at least 20 seconds.
Na egere kiengen chomono sibia maboka sabe angechi sekondi merongevere na mache ne sabuni.
Reference cdc.gov/coronavirus.
Onye go tagete kumanyobo manyimono na boko genda se website ekoroku cdc.gov/government ni ndonyora obo manyobonge.
What can you do to boost your immune system?
No, onye omobero okoro monyanga nyangu nkiora akore lindo twara basigari bari ne chinguru.
Eat fruits and vegetables that are high in antioxidants.
Kalie chi ngeni chiri chitaga chiri kobwa mono chi buate chiko reta embe nyinga somobere.
This includes berries, plums, and prunes.
Ande tingo nyako ya kwana lakini nende ne chi ngeni chia machani na matunda.
Brussels sprout, broccoli, spinach, kale.
Chio moko na mwago buna broccoli, sprout, na boigo na kale ne skuma.
And garlic.
Na garlic ne getungo gya saumu.
Additionally, reduce or preferably eliminate sugar from your diet.
Onye go konyara ke ya esukari go sinyerusi ora sindagra yao.
Sugar suppresses the immune system.
Kero kunyo esukari igego ke ya oborindi bw'omubiro.
Finally, zinc has antiviral activity and can be taken as a supplement.
Na tongere ke bakoro ka supplement ekoro ku zinc onye go konyara na bona ero konyementa shi indagira yao kwa yani kwaragira kwa nyenyora kera litu.
Or eaten in pumpkin seeds or Brazilian nuts.
Gosigo konyora chintetera chiomungo kalie na chinchugu chirichi koro Brazilian.
Exercise is medicine.
Kokora mazoezi naro ni iliogo.
Exercise opens up the nasal passages and increases blood circulation.
Ekero okokora mazoezi ga koigora chibo chira so mubere na boigo chia kokora watwara okeyana kurukuya.
Exercise at least 30 minutes a day for 5 days a week.
Kora amazoezi angejita ke merongeta to kerari tuko gata to gosegatano echuma.
Exercise early in the morning in the fresh air and with aerobic activity.
Na oteme ma ambie kero embere ngiye iga enkenonoku na boy kokora amazoezi yago kuigora ama.
To continue to boost your immune system, you can stay hydrated by drinking water.
Ashe o komenta basigali aso mobero bakuruania marweire ikobwente kunywa macha mange.
And taking hot and cold contrast showers.
Na oteme we sibia macha molero na ade chinga kichinda makendu.
This is 3 minutes of hot water and 30 seconds of cold.
Nge kero waso iralie babo we sibia oigolere aya molero we sibia nge kero olirio gochukokora chi second yange merongetato oigolere na na makendu.
This is to increase white blood cells and circulation of your blood and lymphatic system.
Elinde agokonye komenta abasigali abakurwania barwira somo berakuru white blood cells na boigo egokonye elinde amanyinga mnyoke buya somo bere.
Get sunlight.
Na boigo nyora omobaso.
Sunlight converts vitamin D.
Omobaso igogonchora vitamins ibiri bikoro D
in your skin to become a more active vitamin D, which your liver and kidney finally converts.
Elinde via virosia enchira ibwene tekoba bikuruase lisangulia ya so amweri go chase chinyigo chigo nyara kwa chikoro isi ya tumeka bona so mubere.
Vitamin D boosts the immune system and mood.
Vitamin D ye karo kwa enyorire ige ko nyara kwa komenta basigali buya so mubere na boigo ya gera kwa goka.
Vitamin D can also be taken as a supplement.
Na boigo nero na boko enyora asi bunaji supplement chindi chito kogora.
The recommended dose for vitamin D3 is 400 to 1,000 units per day.
eye ancheire na bere chi unit echo you said 3
400 to 1,000 units.
nere li kire chi unit chi mienye go ikeli we amo
Let's let go of some things.
na ebinto mbire wanjete tiga ebinde biende tiga ebinto binde bike
Avoid excessive consumption of social media.
bali twanjete ko ba online ke yango okobera chingaki chinyinga online
Movies and TVs.
bali tokorora chi cinema na boigo na se tv chingaki chinyinge naro keya
Avoid things that can weaken your immune system.
etange kurwa se binto biranyare ko abigo keya oburendi bw'omubiri
Things like caffeine, alcohol, or tobacco.
buna abantu bali bakunywa bakunywa amarua bakunywa sigara na boigo na bakunywa caffeine
Getting fresh air in the home is a good thing to do.
konyora embeo yere enkeno no kwase ngane ngente kiya kegima
Get enough sleep at night.
nyora rara okorara chitaro chisa ine botuko
Nighttime is the time when your immune system is mounting a response.
chinga kichia botuko nario omobere oo kobwamo n'abasigari bari bomobere bakonyara koba bakwera osibuya.
This is to all the things that you are exposed to during the day.
nali bagotimuka okora emirimo buya ekiagera ase ebinto ebinge kwanyora gosukumira nabia ase rituko.
This is also the time that your body repairs itself.
eki nari chinga kino omobere noro okwewenia.
Finally, rest your faith in God.
Nomoerio beko kwegena kwao ase Nyasaye.
Studies done by the University of Maryland Medical Center in the United States
University emo ya Maryland iga America nja koro bulingolia
show that daily spiritual practices boost the immune system.
igo bwa oro kianga kera chingaki como semeri Nyasaye kera rituko igo bo kinia basigari goso oborindi bwo mubero.
It's likely through the hope and optimism that God brings to our life
Kero kende ngoitera sogo semeri no komwege ka koli gogo chagoitera so komwege na Nyasaye so bugma bweito
that our cortisol levels or our stress hormone levels are lowered and cause relaxation.
Inga kero kende okomigeka kwa moyo gose wenkoro stress yiri gotonyara egokea kurwase mibiri yaitu.
Reference boost your immune system with New Start.
Abali bako koro bolingo uli unaboko enda ase gindigo refresh your immune with the New Start.
Newstart.com.
Ase website ya newstart.com.
Weimer Institute.
Ase institute ya Weimer.
The World Health Organization has listed truths and debunked myths regarding COVID-19.
Ekiombe kiobo chanu ensengima kianyare koliko boene na boigona mangana yobongeneri aberiga kurwewa.
I would like to review some of them with you.
Kero kende ntoligere make na inu bono maragoba.
People should not wear masks while exercising.
Abantu ekero mo kora mazoezi to bwen tiko beke mask.
Prolonged use of medical masks when properly worn does not cause CO2 or carbon dioxide intoxication or oxygen deficiency.
Kero begete mask eli anyagitali teligo keranga wazi nyuko yana gose kero kende kwanyu embe eli etabwena etikunyu guchinda.
Do not reuse a disposable mask.
Chimask inchira chitibwenza kobe kulima watu guta to baisa kunyirorera.
And always change a disposable mask when it gets damp.
Na ekero ya anyire botambe mask eyo begete nyetugute.
As we've said, most people who get COVID-19 will recover from it.
Na buna tuate babanta bange bakonyora COVID-19 nkugwena bale kurwo.
Catching COVID-19 virus does not mean you will have it for life.
Ekero kwanyorire bini ebya COVID-19 temine tinga bono kwawe nyore obugima bwa obwonsi.
Being able to hold your breath for 10 seconds or more without coughing.
nga kero kende kero okobwato okoyana otari koyana chisekondi yange ikomi gochisiko
does not mean that you are free from the COVID virus.
eite bineti nga bono nga igotobwatie enchera ya bantu barikire nga ng'obwate embeo moika toyana chisekondi ikomi.
Thermal scanners cannot detect COVID-19.
Nabo igo ebintu ebi bagotopimera riberera gocha ase obosio mbikonyara koba bikomanya oborwaire obo nga bwakonyorire.
But they do detect people who have fevers.
Korende igo chigotumeka erinde komanya ng'a ng'obwate riberera.
Drinking alcohol does not protect you against COVID-19 and can be dangerous.
Abangde bangaini nunga kero kendo osibe make ng'a nabagokonya abuno oborimo tegokonya nonye.
Drinking methanol, ethanol, or bleach does not prevent or cure COVID-19 and can be dangerous.
Na konywa ebintu buda etano no na abande bareta no enchikie bagosiberi chianga ebyo ebire ebibe ase omobere obire agoite mbiguriko weni COVID-19.
Spraying or introducing bleach or other disinfectants on your body will not protect you against COVID-19 and is extremely dangerous.
Oise koreta chidisinfect chipli chibune chitotumeka buna chiki wesi yarere eyite kogweni gose gotanga oborwaire igera kumiso omobero.
Adding pepper to your soup or other meals does not prevent or cure COVID-19.
Komente yarare gocha se omosori gose ndagerende eyite ligokonya gose tiri gotanga COVID-19.
COVID-19 is not transmitted by houseflies.
COVID-19 teri konyara koba ke koambokera gwetera ase chingie chigose bichundi bira ase nyumba.
5G mobile network does not spread COVID-19.
Abali twatayunga 5G mwachire nkorwara mure bono 5G teri kwambokeri COVID-19.
COVID-19 virus can spread in hot and humid climates.
COVID-19 nabe konyara koba ke kwambokera ase chi climate gose oboetana no boli riberera richire kabisa.
Cold weather and snow cannot kill COVID-19 virus.
Igo ase na asara kendu gosa ase buna sido buna Minnesota eibono ngateri goita COVID-19.
Taking a hot bath does not prevent COVID-19.
Wesibia amachare molero teri gotanga COVID-19.
However, hydrotherapy with the use of hot then cold water can boost the immune system and make it harder for you to get COVID-19.
Korende wesibia amachare molero nabo igo gochenjia nande ayare amakendu ayiga gokonya gokinia basigale baraso omobero erinde COVID-19 ke gocha bayirwani.
Exposing yourself to excessive sun or high temperatures does not protect you against COVID-19.
Kero oso ke linde onyumo baso mororose gose kero kenda ase libere lichire kegima eyote gotanga oborwaire wa COVID-19.
However, daily sun exposure that's appropriate, as we've discussed, can help vitamin D convert from inactive to active and boost your immune system.
Korende gosoka somo basomo toera rugo isaine nabeko konyo so asomo bere elinde oncholerwa be vitamin D eyomo elio ye gochikokonya asogo kinia basigale bara asomo bero.
Ultraviolet lamps should not be used to disinfect hands or other areas of your skin.
Ebinto mbirali bakobeka buno obora bumbole bakobeka igelinde bwa babone disinfectant bobwena digotumeka.
The pneumonia vaccine does not protect you against COVID-19.
Vaccine eliye ke uno te buena ti gotumeka ande te gotanga COVID-19.
Regularly rinsing your nose with saline does not prevent COVID-19.
Kona gosibia emioro yao na amachalia arusiri embeo tagokonya gotanga COVID-19.
However, there's evidence that can help people recover from a common cold more quickly.
Nganonya nabo bolingoli bwa kolwe omonto bwa talikuba ejera ne bakonye kiara ne likuba.
Just eating garlic does not prevent COVID-19.
Kolia kitungu saumu teliko konya gotanga COVID-19.
However, as we discussed, garlic is a healthy food that is an antioxidant with antimicrobial properties.
Kulinde ege tungo saumu ne kia aso gotanga marwira aso mobere ko bwa monogo kinia immunity abasikale bara aso mobere na boy koko konya to nyora marwirande.
Reference World Health Organization 2020 COVID-19.
Oyo ganeti kolio bolingolio wa bogotoka World Health Organization COVID 2019.
Advice for the public mythbusters.
Una te we got advice for the public mythbusters.
Let's take a closer look at vitamin D.
Tiango toligerelie vitamin C ba koroka D.
Vitamin D helps regulate the amount of calcium and phosphate in the body.
Ono vitamin C via mangana ina makongwa seke gusi ngokonyere kororanga nkere ngokengana ki aki ya calcium na phosphate bi ko bera so mobere.
It is needed for the absorption of calcium from food.
Ebi one bi kani ye elinde bi konye phosphate ye elinde enyara konyunyuntu kurwa sendagera.
And it helps make strong bones and healthy teeth.
Na boigo ya gokonya gokorosia ama ugara makong na boigo na maino ara makong.
Research done at the University of Birmingham
Ase obolingo libu akoliru ase University of Birmingham
find that high levels of active vitamin D
igo ya nyorenge kerengo kiegoro kia vitamin D
are associated with increased leg strength,
inga igo bobuateranirie na amagoro ara makongu abwata chinguru.
This is not seen with the inactive form.
Igo tira ligere igwa kero kende etaligo tumeka ya ligere kere gotumeka ya twali chinguru.
In the article from Bone Reports Journal,
she okoliko como wa Bone Reports Journal,
it was concluded that marked vitamin D deficiency
igo ba tebete nga kero kende okorimiru ku vitamin C ebia somobere
is detrimental for muscle function independent of its help with calcium and phosphate.
Nga na wore na wokore to korimiru kone na somobere kabwa mono ekero konyora nga calcium na phosphate chibono nchi konyara kungusubu ya somobere.
In that research, they note that interventional trials and meta-analysis or large analysis of multiple studies
ase obolingoru obumba ligere tinga kero kende ase vitamin C ebinge
showed that study participants
igo ba ligere tinga ase abantu bali bare korenkwa alinde kolio bolingoria
who had vitamin D deficiency had muscle weakness, falls, and muscle mass reduction.
Bali batabwate vitamin C igo baro kanete bara banyanga nyangu bare kona wakera keranse igo lyoka nande mbabwate nkuru.
It suggested that vitamin D has a major role in the creation of
igo bagakorera goteba nga vitamin C ebimbe bwato changyo konene
and the development and maintenance of the central nervous system.
She okoroisia nogo kina kwa emekia somobere.
Vitamin D has been shown to regulate the inflammation in our body.
Na boigo ngo vitamin D ngo konya bire se okoira mangana somobero ito oboererania.
This is through small proteins that are cell signalers, lymphocytes, which are white blood cells, and the help of lymphocyte migration or white blood cell migration.
Nevingo etera se vinte toko libuna proteins na boigo na abasigari ababarabu togote white blood cells ya somobere ba konyara ko abi ko erera ni linda mangana mnyuko gochi asobongo.
And in some studies it's been shown anti-cancer activity.
Na boigo no bolingo libonde buara kiringa ngo konya bire ko ke cancer somobere.
Vitamin D may protect against colorectal cancer.
Na boigo na bo nere ego konya gotango boruiro buaro ga colorectal cancer.
prostate or breast cancer.
Boigo cancer yoro bere go se ya prostate ya sa abagak.
It's important not to have excessive levels of vitamin D.
Na bere buya to tuara vitamin D nyinge tere tie kerengo nainde.
High levels of vitamin D in the blood
Kerogo tuara vitamin D nyinga sa manyinga
are linked with higher rates of pancreatic cancer.
Igo ige vaise koreta cancer yendoru.
Vitamin D helps in keeping the immune system perfectly balanced.
Na vitamin D bono ige kokonya elinde oborendi bwomo biro abasikali balia batigara barengana ine buya.
Because too much stimulation leads to autoimmune disease.
Kiagara abasikali abana barao baitereria so mobere na ande chinse mochinde na bochi koria na chioka elinde chirete na endo burweire.
But an inadequate immune system leads to frequent infections.
Naende otuare abasikali abakaso mobere na baro buna bokogera nande kwana kurwara lioka.
The research was found in Frontiers in Neuroscience.
Igo bolingo lio bwa koletu na Frontier Neuroscience.
April 12, 2019.
Motinyo kane chita ikikomne ibero mwako eta.
An article, Sunlight and Vitamin D in Endocrinology.
Ase egeta wiki aligetu goro ya li sankwa ne vitamini si ebio no koligerelia amangana endocrine system nero.
January 1, 2013.
Motinyo motangani talikia mo alibumbini na 13.
Now let's take a last look in our last few minutes at zinc.
Ono tigango toligerelie omoelio ase ekenaende kiaro kwa madini yaro kunga zinc.
Zinc is a mineral that is considered to be a essential trace element.
Zinc yenero nigo ere nigere ya moya madini akoro kananga na yenginja so mobere.
Because only very small amounts of zinc are necessary for human health.
Kiagara zinc ye kerenge ke sini ni kikani iria so mobere wo monto.
Zinc is known to possess
zinc ye ige manyire ngagotwara
a variety of direct and indirect antiviral properties.
Nga ebinto biri ama isomara ne bitali bi ama isomara le kobwa mono bigotanga bikorwani oburwiro obo bunabone sosereye.
The administration of zinc supplementation has the potential to enhance antiviral immunity.
Ekero okoewa madini ya ekerengo geisaine igego konya elinde ya rwani ji virus.
And restore depleted immune cell function.
Elinde ya irania abarendi bomobero okonyo abarwalire ya irani bono borendi obuyaso omobere.
Or basically improve normal immune cell functioning.
Gose ya gera bona basikali abo mobere batwara chinguru elinde bagenda ya gukolinda buya.
The effectiveness of zinc against a number of viruses is mainly realized through
bono ekero zinc ye ko na numono ye ko nyore kana senchira buna
viral attachment and uncoding.
Again, the kiaro viral attachment and uncoding.
This destabilizes their cell membrane.
Bono egeko geranga se akanyumba kalika ngeire kwa gachwa ya kabuturana
and blocks the virus from entering our cells.
Elinde ase amagena aliaro so mobere kwa nyoranga bono ya tangire virus te nyara ko bakewika ororo.
Additionally, zinc may inhibit viral replication or duplication.
Na ende boni na beko geranga no ene virus yale gochi gosarara bono gotango gosarara koli na ende virus ya so mobere.
Therefore, there are some hypotheses that says zinc supplementation may be beneficial for the prophylaxis and treatment of COVID-19.
Igo olingo limbole bago te bange keroko ego zinc ye ngana beko gokonya si okogendera kurwalia gosa so bweni wa COVID-19.
This is still in research.
Ayabono na agendere te gokole rubo lingolia.
The reference for this is medical hypotheses,
obolingolio wobogotoga ase medical hypothesis,
May 25, 2020.
May 25, 2020.
The article Potential Role of Zinc Supplementation
Ase kikeli kireng engenche ya zinc asomobere.
in the prophylaxis and treatment of COVID-19.
Aso okowena na ogotanga woruiro wa COVID-19.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thank you for your attention.
Mbuyamono na radio wono mbuyamona ase ribaga riaino. Ono munyakero gutwira ni rasore.
All participants are unmuted. All participants are muted, and they can unmute themselves.
Hello.
Yes.
Mwache tuvoja maswali.
Coordinator. But that's star six. We are trying to go back and see what the coordinator has.
Sanchiro.
Maswali tatu ngekero mukwani ngo chare nyuma yita kai ya mo igaibene.
Eli Mario kaira katswali kama woka na alikovolia. Agantara sinini.
She's saying that she has a question, but she has one question.
Okay. Go ahead.
Bueno.
Wana uango mongina aska.
Wana alikovolia na igure vitamin D mwakwana ngoya chako mwaka 15. Uyo yotumire nda sama tukamangi gonengi yako senende nende mwate bangu chikobere imbinero. Naende nengiyere kono ngaki mtebi yangu nengi oyo tumire myaka mingi ngakire.
She's asking for those who have used the vitamin D for a long time, how detrimental is it to their health?
If they've been using it for a long time and they've had no side effects, it's fine to continue using it. Just check the amount they're taking. It should not really exceed 1,000 units per day.
Bueno, onye kwabeire ko wetumeke ngaki entambe igo obwende koligereria ngaki tebwati bwo bonda somobere lakini tetanie kerenge kiago te baseri tuko.
Eye mo yituko.
And you can always be tested to see if the vitamin D is working. If it's not working and you have vitamin D deficiency, then in that case, it's all right to take higher doses.
Okay, what is that amount that is supposed to take a day?
400 to 1,000 units a day.
Okay, omongnaska ase ekero koligereria mbali gete unit gabu bono onye gogo etani to etani elibwe ya molituko. Igono wente koligereria to etani elibwe ya molituko. Okay, I think she's answered. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kimomi, now maybe you can dismiss the guest maybe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Doctor. We appreciate your work. It was very wonderful, very clear. We are anticipating to listen to you again on Wednesday. So we wish you all the best. May God bless you. We meet again on Wednesday. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you. Morandi tuirani la sole.
Biamona se Mukwani Oyorura and Dr. Tracy. Thank you so much for taking time to talk to you, God's people. And we have been blessed too. It was so informative. Na seme yenga mwego kirie se amangana ya chire asengenjo yokotomenta chinguru